All right, I believe we are live. Let me just check on my phone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, friends. I think we are. Well, I'll just start riffing and there we go. If you have any questions along the way, just comment on the feed and I will get them. So welcome to 2021. I know we're a couple weeks in, but what a crazy year it's been. And I know some people are hoping that 2021 is going to be easier than last year. And I don't think that's going to happen. With COVID, with this racial reckoning that's happening in this country, it's only going to get more intense. And as I prepare to teach a workshop in a couple of days on fulfilling your goals this year, I've been sitting with what's the right approach to take and to teach, because it doesn't seem like a year for rah goal setting. I don't have it in me. I don't think you do. It's not a year for egoic, ambitious goals. A lot of us are just really trying to get the foundation set. And we still need a plan, even though the world is changing and everything's in a lot of chaos. We still need plans, we still need goals, and we need a more effective approach than ever for making them happen this year. So that's why I'm offering this workshop on Sunday. I'll share more about it later. But for now, I actually want to share some of the teachings and the insights that I'll be offering in the workshop, just to give you a taste of it. And the core of it is actually a model, an original model for fulfilling on goals that I'm going to share with you here. Okay. Let's see if this works. There we go. The goal fulfillment model. And it's really simple. There's 6 different components: vision, goals, action plan, action, accountability, and celebration. So what I'll do is I'll come back to this, but I'll define the terms first. So vision is a clear and compelling snapshot of the future that orients you to your personal version of fulfillment and success for yourself and others. Now, there are many ways to create a vision. You could create a vision board. You could create a written statement. What's important is that it's clear and compelling. It's what you want, not what someone else wants for you or what the culture wants for you. And that it's not self-centered. It includes other people. It includes your community. It includes the world. And as you're writing your vision, you want to make it visceral. It's not just visual. It can include feelings and what you hear and smell even. Maybe there's smell in your vision. Who knows? Whatever makes it feel alive. Next is goals. So your vision leads to these goals. It's like a starry night sky leads to these specific stars. The stars are your goals, and there are specific results that you're committed to attaining that will be meaningful for you to attain. So there's a model you may have heard called SMART goals. There are different definitions of that, but the most common one is specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and time-bound. So that's very cut and dry, but goals should be maybe not cut and dry, but they should be grounded, specific, and measurable. You need to know whether you've achieved them or not. And in this workshop, I'll be sharing some of the secret sauce of goals, which is also making them sexy, somatic, emotional, expansive, and yes. So you're having both in your goals. Action plan is a breakdown of the steps you will need to fulfill on your goals. So you're taking your goals, you're breaking them down into bite-sized chunks that you can accomplish. And the key here is allowing for vagueness when it's vague and getting as specific as you can when that's possible. And you really want to know what are your next 5 actions to take. And the rest may make itself clear as you get started. So now we're moving to action. So action is actually doing the thing, getting out of your own way. As humans, we have many ways to get in our own way. And I have a whole bag of tricks as a coach for helping my clients and myself get past some of the fear and the resistance and get in action. One thing that helps with that is accountability. So accountability is about a loving and supportive relationship with someone, yourself and someone other than yourself, because we can easily get stuck in our own patterns. And this relationship is encouraging, supportive, and keeps you on track. So a lot of what we think about accountability is someone who's saying, did you do the thing? And they're making you wrong, they're making you feel bad. That's not the way I think of accountability. You really want someone who has your back and will celebrate with you. So the sixth piece of the model is celebration. Woohoo! We did it. And celebration, this is not a throwaway piece. This is so important. If we don't take the time to celebrate our accomplishments, we're going to deplete ourselves. So it's really important to celebrate every single step of the way, celebrating our intentions, our efforts, and our successes. So coming back to the model, you'll see that these elements move in sequence from left to right. So you craft your vision. The vision informs your goals. You turn your goals into an action plan. And then from there, you take action. You're held accountable by yourself and another or others. And then you celebrate. So that is the arc of goal fulfillment. There are some nuances to this that are fun. So if you go from left to right, you're going from conceptualization to actualization. And if you go from top to bottom, on top, you have something that's more abstract and more about being. And on the bottom, it's more concrete and more about doing. So this arc goes from the abstract beingness of vision and creating this idealized future as if it's now, moving down into the concrete realm of getting things done, and then moving back up into more of that beingness. And we're continually going through these arcs or spirals. Truly throughout the year, this will be a spiral shape as you continue to envision, take action, celebrate, and revisit your vision, creating new goals. So that is a taste of the model. I hope that resonates with you. And let's talk about the workshop coming up. So this Sunday from 12:30 to 3:30 Pacific, January 17th, what I'll be doing is guiding a group of courageous souls, perhaps including you, through this model. And I won't be giving a lot more theory. I'll be adding some pieces and some nuances, but really it's about practice and getting in action, actually choosing one area of your life, could be relationships or a new business you're starting or some passion project, and applying this model to create two plans. You'll be creating a 1-year plan for success in that area and a 30-day plan that'll get you moving right away. So this is going to be just getting in there, getting your hands moving, getting in the mess of this process. Very much inspired by my time teaching at the D School at Stanford. Design thinking is all about getting in there, creating something rough and rapid, a prototype, and then improving it over time. So in 3 hours, you're going to gather a community and create a prototype vision, goals, action plan, action, accountability, and celebration for this area of life. And what I'll do actually is I'll share an example so it gets very tangible of what you'll be leaving with. So what we'll be doing is going through this template where you have a 1-year plan. And this you'll see is slightly adapted. There's some other areas that I'll go into in the workshop. For your 1-year plan and then for your 30-day project plan. And what you'll see here is I have an example from my own life. So one area of life that I'm taking on that I'm excited about right now is dating and partnership. So I've filled out this plan as an example of what is the foundation I have in place. What's my vision? And let me zoom in. I'm not sure you can actually see this. Oops. And I don't expect you to read it all, but just to get a sense of what we're doing here. my vision, my approach. What are my goals? My Valentine's Day date coming up, the ways of being, and then breaking this down into a 30-day plan. So that's the year, and then this is the 30 days. So you will walk away with your version of this. I'll stop the screen share. And my intention is for you to leave feeling empowered and confident and on track to have a really successful year, despite all of the collective challenges that are going on. So that's my brief teaching for today. I hope it's helpful. Please leave your comments and questions in the chat. And if you want to come to the workshop, just say, hey, I'm interested. And I will send you a private message with the link and some details. And whether or not you join me on Sunday, I hope you have an incredible year, wishing you a lot of success and fulfillment to choose the goals that matter to you. Maybe I should have said this at the beginning, but the whole ethos of this is choosing vision and goals that are deeply meaningful to you. Because we can't do everything. So it's about getting very specific, very clear, and following through. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. Take good care, and I'll talk to you soon.